Hello, welcome to the channel. I am two-wheeled auto Twit, this time in Japan. First for me, it's the first for me on the GS as well. Let's get on the road, see what we think of Japan. Of course, I'm with my best mate Alan, known to most as Helmet Head, the sexiest man in the world. He's in true Japanese style, riding the Honda NC750x. First challenge, of course, is get out of the car park. It is a pay-as-you-go car park. We've been told it's discounted because we stayed in a hotel, but we have no clue. Alan's taken charge here. Let's see how he manages it. Don't think it's done on cameras or number plates, so which way does it go in? He's paying on his phone. No, going for the cash. He doesn't have 1,000 yen note. Won't give change. Is it going to give him change? 4,000, yeah, should give him change. There it goes. Go, go, go! Well, it worked. We will be quite glad to get out of this city as soon as possible. It's a little bit manic riding for half an hour we think. Still getting used to this bike. Only ridden it for 20 minutes or so. We needed to go the other way, but hey ho. Oh no, yeah. I think we need to go down there, yes. Of course, I've got to remember the indicators. We did go down there. Just set the sat nav now to Lake Yogo, something like that, which is a small lake north of the big lake we want to ride around. I can't remember what the big lake we want to ride around was called. I don't think it's that one, Alan. But this is the way we're going. I think that was one way. I don't know. Do they do one-way systems here? If it is, we're going the wrong way on one way. Those triangles mean we stop. Left. And a right. Yeah, he's got it. Next right. Round the houses, but we'll get there. This is now the route out, at least. Not traffic lights here. I don't know quite how we... What's the matter?
We've got to go left and go right again. I think we can go right here.
It tells us to on here.
Saying we can, but look at the road.
Yeah, it's not a drop, is it?
It's a single line.
Let her go. Get behind the van. Go, go, go! Green light. But remember to look up to see the lights. Which does not like going in neutral, this machine. Car is hot already. Hot, hot, hot. Whew, it is warm. Doing a left here. No, we're not. No, he's not doing it. You've not been watching your sat nav, have you?
Yeah? Oh, no.
We should have turned left a couple of times back there.
Sorry.
I did try beeping and putting the indicator on, but you're miles away. So probably about an hour into our trip so far, still pretty manic roads, but we've got a glimpse of where we're headed eventually. I don't know if you can see, I'm hoping you can see the mountains just over there. It looks good, it looks even better on the maps. I'm sure it'll look 100 times better if we're there. We did just have a conversation at the lights. We're going to look for somewhere for a coffee stop. I don't know what places are. I think that probably was a coffee stop, but it's recognising it in time is the difficult bit. Oh, I reckon that's an Indian, I reckon. Is that Indian takeaway? Got an Indian coffee? Yeah, I think we passed one just back there.
That was a English coffee.
Give it a little coffee cup. Yeah. It did. Let's go. Numb bum already?
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Sweaty. Next lights. Sat-nav seems to be doing its job pretty well. Okay, this is quite a busy intersection. Straight on, that's good enough. Stick with where the arrows say we can go. Looks like we're heading to Kyoto at the moment. Oh, cafe. Too late. There's those mountains again. This is going to get better. Definitely going to get better. That looks like the expressways that we're avoiding over there. One, because they cost a load of money. B, because that's just boring. We avoid them as much as we can. If we've got to go on them, we've got to go on them, and we've got to pay. There are some places, if we want to go, we have no choice but to go on the expressway, but it'll be as short as distance as possible. He either wants to race, or he's telling me that we're turning right in a kilometre's time. I know we're turning right in a kilometre's time. I don't think he wanted to race. Well, we managed to find good old McDonald's just for a coffee this time. Very good shout from Alan. At least you know what you're getting. It was a good coffee. It was air conditioned inside, and it is pretty warm now, so we appreciated that. Let's get on this beast. Oh, my legs do not stretch that far, really. Only just. We're hoping now, not far after we get out of here, we're getting out onto quite a more interesting rural roads, and we can start, well, we're already enjoying it, but we can start enjoying it just that little bit more. Neither of us are city hectic riders. We're capable of it. It doesn't mean we want to do it all the time. It's literally just a means to getting somewhere to get some air moving through us. I don't know if it's just me, but that travel tag on Alan's bag is really irritating me. I don't know why. I'm going to rip that off when he's not looking. Well, he doesn't need it on there anyway. I'm sure he won't mind if I rip it off for him. Oh, it's warm when you stop. Super warm. I was thinking it was going to be one of our cooler trips. Doesn't seem that way so far. I think we're up in the high 20s and it's pretty muggy. Obviously we're still in the city, so hoping as we get away it's going to get that bit fresher, and obviously as we climb up, once we get onto the mountain passes, it's going to be cooler again. Not cold, just cooler. That'll be nice. So do a little bit more. Right, if my predictions are right, we'll soon be into some more interesting roads. We shall see. I'll get back to you then. Well, quick stop there, just to take a quick look at the mountains, regroup, and we're off again. It is starting to look, although we're still on the expressway, starting to look like we are going to be, can we go that way? Yeah, we can go that way. Yeah, it's starting to look like we are hitting some nicer views at least, and that makes a big difference. And then we're hoping it's just going to get better and better. Definitely out of the main cities. It's looking more and more green on the sat-nav. Just over an hour to go to the destination we've picked, and it's not a destination, it's just a pinpoint, which we'll hit at 3:30. So from there we'll probably be looking somewhere to stay, and we've still got a couple of hours potentially if we can't find anywhere too close. We want to get well away. That's really looking beautiful. There's that lake, very large lake, and I will find the name of it one day. And we're just going to a very little one in comparison, which is right at the top, the north side of this lake. And then we cut across east, planning to go up over what they call the Japanese Alps, with a future destination of Mount Fuji, the highest possible we can get up Mount Fuji on a bike without having to walk or climb, and those roads look very, very interesting. It's going to be a lot more fun than the standard expressway we're on now. This is, I think, one of the only expressways, if it is even an expressway, that is no longer a toll road. And obviously we're trying to avoid motorways, expressways as they're called over here, and toll roads as much as we can. 66 kilometres till we get to that smaller lake. Let's have a look, see what that's got to offer, see if we can find somewhere a little bit scenic to have a look around and see some more of what Japan's got to offer in the countryside, and we'll work it out from there where we plan on staying tonight. Best way to do it. There is no plan. We had last night's hotel booked in advance. Everything else we'll literally just do it as we go. No pressure then. We've got 10 days to enjoy the best bits of Japan. There's no point in rushing around trying to meet deadlines. All we have to do is be back at the hire shop in 10 days time. That's all we've got to do. Everything else in between will just happen as it happens. That's why I love travelling with Alan. He's got the same mindset as me, almost identical. We can almost read each other's minds. We know what we both want, and it's the same. And that is without a doubt the best person to travel with. We've reached our first pinpoint on the map, Lake Yogo. Pretty successful. We got out of the busy city. Nicer and nicer as we've got here. Let's have a proper look around. So hotel booked. Just a short route up to the coast. Let's get there now, before the light fades too much. But just before the light completely fades, I wanted to show you these lovely last roads we've got on the way to the hotel we've booked. Mountainous roads, twisties, hills, absolutely beautiful, some really smooth tarmac. This is where I'm really starting to feel like I'm getting into it. Oh, and the camera's just died, one of them has anyway, don't know which one. I don't know which one that was. Let's see if it was that one. It was that one. So that means this one's still rolling. The other one's gone flat. And I'm riding too slowly now. Should be riding quicker, 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 quicker. Just look at those twisties on the map. If you can see them. If you can't, just look at them in front. Oh, lovely. I know it's getting dark and the cameras don't show it well enough. But oh yes, please. Let's have some more of this. I think you'll agree, most of today was pretty crazy. We spent a long time getting out of that city and that was unpleasant and tough. But that last half an hour to this hotel, a very nice hotel, was hopefully more of what we've got to come. It was awesome. Some really nice roads. The tarmac was amazing. I really enjoyed today. I've really enjoyed Japan. Everything so far. We've had a lovely, not quite so authentic Japanese meal. But we've had some really good food. The people are really pleasant, very, very, very eager to please and give us good service. Japan's going to be good. So if you have enjoyed this episode, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, come back and have a look, see how we get on while we tackle Mount Fuji and then more. See you soon.